Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Fallout New Vegas Let's Play. Year of our Lord 2024. We're gonna dive right back into this. Yeah, I mean, let's see. Back to old Freeside, yeah?
You have chems, buddy? I could really use a fix.
Julie Farkas says you could use some help.
Julie's a saint, but I don't need help. I feel young and strong, as long as I get my chems.
You look pretty bad, Jacob. You should probably stop using chems.
Why stop? I feel great. No worries, my guy will be here soon enough. Just wait.
Who's supplying you?
If I had 2 caps to scrape together, I'd buy the materials to make my own. My damn hands won't stop shaking. This guy named Dixon. Something about him seems sketchy, but I can't stop now. Last time I stopped, I felt like I was gonna turn inside out. At this point, I'm mostly buying his stuff just so I don't feel sick. Speaking of which, do you have any spare caps? Bye.
You're the drug dealer.
I've got you now. Watch out!
Holy cow.
Watch out!
Looking for a fix, man? I got what you need.
You know anything about Bill or Jacob?
Yeah, man. Those cats are out of their domes addicted to my shit. They can't get enough. Pretty hilarious to watch.
I need you to stop supplying them.
Really? Ah, you're such a saint. You know what? I might be willing to stop, if there's something in it for me.
So the NCR is supplying you with cheap chems? Keep Freeside down?
Wait, man. You can't go around saying shit like that. Okay, I get your point. You won't have to worry about me supplying those 2 anymore.
What are you selling?
Have a look, baby.
He got his own branded jet.
Pleasure doing business with you. Come on back if you have any interesting news. So you're back. Got any chems for me yet?
Took care of that dealer. Now you can clean up.
What? I need a fix now!
I want to help you get well, Jacob.
Fine. If you really care so much, then give me some shots of Fixer to calm down these shakes. I'm gonna need at least 10 shots to get me through the week. From there, the followers should be able to help.
Combination of Fixer, Psycho, and Buff Out would do it in one shot.
Never thought about using that combination before. Should be able to get through this with that.
Jacob, be strong. You just need the support of your friends to get through this.
I think you're right. I've been through worse. I'll go to the fort and see if the followers can watch over me while I recover. You made a real mess of the Emeritus. Looks like...
Come to Mick and Ralph's. Hungry? Thirsty? Horny? The Atomic Wrangler has you covered. Hey, baby, head on down to the Atomic Wrangler if you want to have a good time.
Doesn't look good, this buildup of forces between the NCR and Legion. Not good at all for business in the long run, if the Legion wins.
Lords need to find someone to trade with for supplies.
Really now? Well, this is news. We could possibly supply what they need, but they would need to supply us in kind. They have the tech know-how to make our stills work more efficiently. Pure alcohol means we can get our customers drunk quicker. Getting our customers drunk quicker means more caps spent at the tables and stuffing slots, if you know what I mean. Plus, the extra alcohol can serve as surgical disinfectant for their needs. The followers are a good lot. They've stitched up our boys in the past.
Might be able to work something out.
Good. We can supply them with all the med-X they need. For the Fixer, we'll only be able to send over some basic drug components. We're not in the business of getting people off drugs, so we don't really dabble in that side of things. The followers should be able to whip some up with what we have available, though. They just need to agree to fix up our stills and keep them maintained, plus cover the cost for raw materials needed to make the alcohol.
You need any work done, brother?
We've got the basics covered, but now you mention it, we have had unusual requests from some of our wealthier customers. If you can recruit escorts to match these customers' proclivities, I'd be willing to pay you finder's fees.
What sort of proclivities are we talking about?
Our wealthiest client has a thing for ghouls and a thing for cowboys. He wants an escort who can satisfy both fetishes. Plenty of customers have said they'd be willing to pay extra for a suave talker, someone who can fake the boyfriend experience real good. And then there's these disgusting robot fetishists you may have heard about. Well, those creeps want a sex bot. If you ever run across a sex bot, not that I'd ever want one within 100 feet of me, but I gotta be a businessman about it.
See if I run across any suitable candidates. I'm not gonna be your pimp. I expect 100 caps minimum for each I bring in.
Just don't rough up the merchandise before delivery. You break it, you bought it.
Surely these escorts are critical to your business. How about double?
Okay, you got yourself a deal. Find escorts to fill the positions, and I'll pay double.
Okay.
Just direct them to the Wrangler. I'll pay you when they show up.
Everything for sale?
Sure, take a look. Give me a shout if you need anything else. Yep.
Seems that the territories are about to blow up. You again. What do you want now?
What brought you to New Vegas, brother?
I wanted to be where the action is, so I got my dad to pull some strings and get me a cushy position with the Crimson Caravan. Everything was great until McLafferty came along. That old bitch is gonna hear about it from my dad, just you wait.
What do you know about the Omertas?
One of the families that runs the strip. They're a pack of cheaters, but you still don't want to fuck with them.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. I'd take him smack you around. Talking crazy to me, boy.
Something you need, kid?
I'm not a kid, old man.
You've got a mouth on you, kid. If I weren't busy working for the Garrets, I might give you a few lessons in common courtesy. Get lost. Something you need, kid? Hunting and killing, plain and simple.
So you're a bounty hunter.
Bingo! Now, if you're done asking stupid questions, I have more important things to do.
Any hunting tips for me?
Be quick and quiet, and don't get dead.
Watch out!
I always suspected Benny was a coward.
Place your bets and give the wheel a spin.
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler. Looking to exchange? How many chips would you like? Is there anything else I can...
There's old Bill.
Come on, man, I'm dying here.
Bill, Julie, and the rest of your friends miss you. They need your help.
Oh, Julie, I've really screwed things up. I'll head over to the fort and get some rest. This has gone on too long.
Attaboy. What is this place? Silver Rush.
Welcome to the Silver Rush, New Vegas' best source of laser and plasma weapons.
Wanna get lucky? Head on down to the atomic...
Wanna get lucky? Captain Wellington.
Hi. We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell.
Hello.
Take a little nappy.
Hey, good to see you.
I think I found someone to be able to cover your supplies, I helped with that addiction problem you mentioned.
I saw them. Thank you so much for helping them. This means a lot to the followers of the apocalypse. You have our thanks. If you need some medical supplies, come see me. With Jacob working with us, we should be able to spare a stim or fixer once a day.
I found someone to be able to cover your supplies.
That's phenomenal. Who did you find?
The Garret twins.
They supply Freeside with drugs and liquor. From my point of view, they're just better organized pushers. Upgrading their stills would increase their supply of liquor and chems. How does that help Freeside?
You get your chems and can help anyone who gets addicted.
True, we could help addicts, but the cycle of addiction, recovery, and relapse would remain.
With the surplus of supplies, you could use your caps and influence to expand.
Good point. We wouldn't be paying anything for their supplies, just a portion of our food waste to make ethanol. We get food from nearby wasteland farmers in exchange for medical services, so we could put our caps back into helping Freeside. Tell the Garrets we'll keep their stills running if they provide us with supplies. Thank you for arranging this. You've been a godsend.
You said you could spare some supplies?
Sure. Would you like a stim pack, fixer, or rataway?
Give me that fixer.
You'll need to wait another 24 hours for us to get more made. We need everything else we currently have.
Later.
Howdy.
Interested in working for the Garrets?
They already have that pig McCaffrey working for them. Do they need another guard?
This would be as an escort.
I've escorted my share of idiot tourists around Freeside. Too much trouble for what it pays.
When I say escort, I mean prostitute.
I'm all boot, knives, and leather, friend. And a cool besides. What kind of weirdo wants what I've got?
Turns out, their customers looking for someone just like you.
Weirdos into bullwhips and necrosis, huh? Doesn't sound half bad. What am I thinking? I'm no whore. And I ain't about to hand my ass over to some penny ante hustler like he owns me.
You being independent, the deep discount on the booze, maybe.
They do have a damn good selection of hooch over at the Wrangler. If I get to choose my customers, if I get to be a little rough with them, if my cut is fair, and if I get that discount, that just might work. Tell the Garrets I'll stop by to work out terms. Talk to you later.
Morning.
If it can be bought, it can...
Hungry?
This place is a desolate wasteland. I don't know what you were thinking, little bro.
Hello again. I've done a bit of everything around here. Courier, butcher, crier, escort, gun for hire. Some of which I'm not proud of, but I do my best to help around town when needed.
You said escort, like armed guard?
Well, I suppose you could look at it that way, but I was packing a whole different kind of heat. No, escort just sounds better than man-whore.
So you got paid for...
Yep. I was damn good at my job, too. But after a while, I just felt like a piece of meat and had to quit.
How'd you get into being a butcher?
My father ran a butcher shop here in town, but business went downhill when another vendor started selling this strange meat at half our prices.
Sounds odd.
You're telling me. Not long after my father's shop went under, and he passed away from the loss, people around town started experiencing shakes. No one gets shakes like that unless they're eating human flesh. But no one would believe me. This sick bastard gradually went insane and passed away. Wasn't long before someone moved into the guy's place and found half-buried human remains in the crawl space. I didn't bother saying, "Told you so."
Gun for hire?
When I quit the escort job, I had enough money to buy a pistol belt and some other gear. Bodyguards make a good, honest living, and I had the wits and physical build to handle most thugs. After saving a few tourists from trouble, I got a reputation for being a stand-up guy again, and after a decade, managed to save up enough to retire.
Let's talk about something else, bro.
All right.
How would you like to work for the Garrets?
I'm retired, but life has been a bit dull without some kind of action. What's the job?
James Garret needs a real boyfriend experience for more discerning patrons.
Ah, I get you. So you think because of my past escort work, I'd be interested in that kind of thing. I got out of that work because it just made me feel empty inside. What makes you think I would ever go back to that degradation?
You're a beacon of light in some people's depressing existence. Your work is art.
You know what? You're right. I looked at the whole thing from the wrong angle. I suppose I could be a loving muse to some, while simply relieve stress and tension in others. Thanks for that insight. Tell Garret I'd be happy to start at the Wrangler immediately. This should be a nice change of pace from retirement.
I'm famous up in here. Bro is booking it to his new job. I feel like my character wouldn't do this, but I'm just interested to see what's gonna happen here, to be honest. To be nannies, I need to go outside the walls? If so, how do I get outside?
You want someone dead? Really? You want to get your hands on some of the deadliest weapons around? Head just down the street to this silver.
Hey.
So Benny went MIA, huh? I always figured him for a coward.
Spoke with Julie. Farkas says the followers will accept your offer.
Hey, that's great. We'll get some supplies sent over today as a show of good faith. Once our stills are upgraded, we'll never be short on liquor for our patrons. If Jacob Hoff is sober, we might even have a few new drinks on tap. Most might view us as drug-dealing enablers around here. But honestly, we care about our patrons. It's bad business for people to get addicted. We've got enough crime in Freeside without a bunch of strung-out junkies robbing traders and gamblers to afford their next fix.
Nice. You wanted a smooth talker? Found one.
And who would that be?
Old Ben has the experience and skill you need.
I've heard some stories of that old guy. I'm amazed he's still alive with how much he's been through. If the stories are true, he'll be a valuable commodity here at the Wrangler. I appreciate the find.
I actually found an escort who's a ghoul and a cowboy.
Imagine that! What's his name and when's he start?
Her name is Beatrix, and she can start immediately.
A she, huh? Well, I guess the customer who made that request can't get everything he wants. Hell, who knows? He might not even notice the difference.
Any idea where I should look for this bot?
The best place to start would be with Ralph, at Mick and Ralph's over on the east end of Freeside. Other than that, your guess is as good as mine.
Alrighty. Let's go find this robot. It's actually inside the walls? Huh. It's acting like... acting like it's out here. So when I go out here, it's acting like it's right here. I'll make tango. AC is flame. Twin store key. Well, I don't think I can do that right now, so. We're gonna go ahead and do this. Go to Hoover Dam and protect President Kimball during his visit. Jump, boy, jump.
Another kill. There you are.
What a chainsaw.
Heading up.
We're being held here against our will. I beg you, help us.
Deactivate your collar.
Sounds like I don't have much choice.
RF detonator. Give me a second. Deactivate the charge and remove his collar.
Hey, you did it. Nice work.
I'm working on it.
Sorry, I'm just glad someone is doing something. The last thing I need is to be made some legionary's bitch and sent off to God knows where.
Oh, it's just awful here. Can't you help us?
Let me deactivate your Yamin.
If you say so. You know these collars have a bomb in them, don't you?
Indeed.
Please, sir, take...
Cry freedom, run for it.
You think we can make it?
Run! Run! Oh. place, didn't I? So this is really close to where I need to be. I just don't know how to get to the dam. .188 trading post, then go east to Boulder City once they find a road in the southeast part. Road in the southeast part of Boulder City. This road.
We got ourselves a...
I don't like the NCR. I think I'm still in pretty good standing with them.
I've heard of you. I'm glad you're here to help us out. This is a delicate matter, and we need all the help we can get from people we can trust. We've got a lot to do to prepare for the President's visit, and not much time. Once we start, we'll be on a strict timetable. Are you ready?
I'm all set.
Good. The President doesn't arrive until tomorrow. Get some rest. I'll brief you in the morning. Glad you could join us. Most of my men are already on duty, and the crowd has already started gathering outside. We've got a busy day ahead of us.
So what's the plan?
The plan is to get through today without the shit hitting the fan. So I'll be overseeing the security team personally, and keeping in constant contact with people over the radio. It's a good bet that the Legion is gonna try something today, so we have to be prepared for anything. We'll do whatever it takes to get the President through this visit in one piece.
Let's get this show on the road, or... No, I got some questions.
Ask your questions, but keep it short.
Can I use my weapons?
We trust you, so you're free to have your weapons. Just don't do anything too crazy, and we'll back you up.
Got a detailed schedule?
I have a full itinerary here. Here you go.
President Kimball's itinerary added. You have any leads on possible security threats?
The Legion will definitely try something. We don't have any solid leads yet. I'd almost expect something direct from them. Given the circumstances, there's a possibility of something more subtle, like sabotage. But since we don't have anything solid, we'll just have to keep our eyes out for anything out of the ordinary.
What's the security arrangements?
Security detail consists of rangers stationed here at the dam. Some will keep an eye on the crowd while others will watch the perimeter.
Snipers and sharpshooters have been assigned to key locations, and we also have a special canine unit sniffing out members of the crowd. I've also locked down access to critical locations, such as the landing platform on the visitor center.
I'm gonna need access everywhere.
Alright, I'll give you full access.
What can I do to help?
Someone like you, I'm just glad to have you on board. Do whatever you can. Security sweeps, talk to people, keep an eye out.
Alrighty.
If there's nothing else, then let's get moving. President Kimball is arriving shortly. If you want to do any last-minute security sweeps or take a look around for anything suspicious, do it now. Once you're ready, meet me outside on the observation deck. Don't take too long.
Alright. I think that's a good stopping point for this week. As always, shouts out to the patrons. It's $1 a month if you want to get your name featured in the credits of the end of my videos and my live streams. You also get access to exclusive Discord channels and roles, etc., etc. Appreciate y'all. Much love. See you in a week. Yeah.